All right, I just kind of hit record here. I don't really even have all the tabs set up, but I want to just get this decode out there. Look at Joel Embiid right here. Now he's trending, a member of the 76ers, but Joel Embiid has appendectomy, leaving former MVP's status for postseason in doubt. I'm going to show you how this is connected to another story on the world stage. But let's find out right here. Here, let me show you this first. So first off, this is a fake world. We get these stories, and they're all, there's always like symbolism going on. There's connections to other trending news. As I always say, but he's diagnosed with appendicitis, and he will have surgery this afternoon in Houston. And I think this was like before the Houston game, but you can see Houston is connected here. Can you believe it? Another fake story. He's from Cameroon, and that is a country located in Central Africa. Now, why is that important? Africa Bambaataa is trending with his death. He died at age 68, and basketball equals 68. Okay? Right? Africa Bambaataa. Now you get a player from Africa who's an NBA player. Look at you can see the energy out with appendicitis or whatever, which has a A as well. So it's a different form of energy. You get a death, and you get this guy out. Look at this right here. Look at how the dice rolls. You see that? Remember, Kanye West has the June 8 birthday, 6/8, and he was trending, and he was also connected to basketball and the Lakers. Okay? Does Africa Bambaataa like resemble Kanye in the face a little bit? He might. So, if you didn't know, what is appendicitis? A medical emergency caused by inflammation, swelling, and infection of the appendix, a small pouch attached to the large intestine. Okay, so what is an appendectomy? What is an appendectomy? So that also starts with an A. You see that? Which may not be shocking. I don't know if it's like the same word but a different form. I don't know. But the surgical removal of the appendix. I guess that makes sense that it starts with an A. Performed to treat inflamed or infected appendix tissue, right? So as the screen goes black a little bit there. So let's open this back up now. Look at how, well, you see right here that Africa Bambaataa died in Pennsylvania. Can you believe it? And Joel Embiid plays for Philadelphia, located in Pennsylvania on top of that. Okay. Notice a appendectomy. Look at the 137 in the ordinal cipher. You see the breakdown of that cipher. 137. That's that number is connected with Pennsylvania stories. Kobe Bryant's born in where? Philadelphia. Look at 137-day span. from Joel Embiid and this appendectomy in Houston from that day to Kobe Bryant's next birthday, RIP to the character, but his next birthday, look at that span, 137 days. So now you get another Philadelphia story. Look at the Pennsylvania connection again with Africa Bambaataa. You get the 137 connecting to Kobe Bryant, who's born in Philadelphia. You want another Pennsylvania connection? Remember when Trump took it in the ear? A part of the script? That was in Pennsylvania on the 13th day of the 7th month back in 2024. 137. Look at this. 137 is the 33rd prime number. Remember, Kobe had the 33 on his jersey in high school. Even Joel Embiid's full name equals 126 and 81 when you convert to numbers. 2 out of the 4 base ciphers, 126 and 81. Kobe, look at his death date, 126. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 81. He scored 81 points in a game. Check this out. 24 days after Joel Embiid, after his birthday, this appendectomy. And Kobe wore 24 on his jersey. You know, the last part of his career. And even Kobe Bryant, his birthday is the 23rd. They celebrate it the next day, 8/24, because he wore 8 to start his career and then switched to 24. So big Kobe connections here. It's all scripted. You know, LeBron switches his number. Jordan switched his number. It's just these patterns. You got Jordan, you got whatever order, Kobe and LeBron. These characters are synced. Remember, Jordan's last game was against the Philadelphia 76ers. Even Kobe got drafted by Charlotte and then ended up on the Lakers. LeBron's been on different teams. Jordan went to the Wizards. You get this energy. Remember, Kobe's 81-point game was surpassed second all time. Not just recently. Okay? Right? And man, that dude didn't even deserve it. To be honest, I can't even remember dude's name. Who's got the 83 now? You know what I'm saying? It might pop up in my head. Even Kobe Bryant equals 113 in ordinal. Houston scored 113, beating the Sixers. It says today. That's when I put this together. But they've actually had a game since then, I believe. The team announced that the surgery had been completed as the 76ers were playing the Houston Rockets. And look, Houston really scored 113 when Kobe Bryant equals 113. Look at the coach of the Sixers, Nick Nurse. Nurse, kind of like hospital. That's interesting, right? Very amazing. Even Joel and his middle name both have the 66. This appendectomy on the 99th day of the year, flip it over, you get 66. Leaving 266 days in the year. Lakers equals 66, y'all. This is wild. There's probably more connections here. Sixers with 37 losses right there. Bryant equals 37. There's probably more. So that's amazing, isn't it? You're going to get these connections. Don't forget, remember former quarterback of the Eagles. Remember Donovan McNabb? Remember, he looks like Kobe Bryant even. And I just discovered that not long ago. So let's see. I think they had You see the record, they're 44-37 right there. So what? There's like one game remaining. I don't know. They're 8th. Are they in the playoffs? Okay, look, they lost yesterday, so that was their 81st game, I think. So they should have one more. Look at the Pacers, 19-62, completely brutal. Jordan came out of retirement. I think it was the first game against the Pacers as well, man. They play the Bucks tomorrow, and I think that's the last game of the season. Are we waiting on that to determine if they're in the playoffs? Looking forward to these playoffs so I can decode them. As of April 11th, remember Kobe Bryant equals 41. Walked off the court his last game, 4.1 seconds left. Right? I think LA equals 41. As of today, the Sixers have not yet secured, so I think they need to win tomorrow. I don't know if that is a guarantee. I'm going to say that they're going to lose, and this is a script to keep them out of the playoffs. That's just my opinion. To skip the play-in, and you get all these scenarios. I'm not too concerned about that right now. Okay, so did I show you the script? I'm sure there's more. 21 on the jersey. Lakers equals 21. Kobe connection. Let me know if you catch anything else. Joel Embiid. Appendectomy. Do I have anything else here? I don't know. There's probably more within here. Leaving former MVP status for postseason in doubt. There's always more. Let me know what's up. I'll see you in the next one.